we needed money right now. And,
Right.
so for every buck that I put in, because we were a new business, I needed a couple bucks back. I couldn't afford to do SEO or anything else. So how can I not do good during COVID when I have the best website, I have the best ads, I have the best reviews? Of course I'm going to keep doing good, because people are going to run out of money, but the people that have money are not going to run out of money, and they're still going to need their houses cleaned.
That's right.
So there's still going to be those services needed. It's just less. So what that does is it weeds out everybody at the bottom, and everybody at the top stays in business. And that's something I learned in marketing school, is that hard times, weed out the fakers, like picture the roaches just coming out, and you just stomping on them. No good. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I agree. And it's safe to say that you started a business model of necessity, right? A lot of people will open up businesses, but they're not really businesses of necessities. Cleaning is always going to be a necessity, and especially during COVID-19,
You hit it.
that was one of the biggest necessities, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit, like everything needs to be wiped down, disinfected, cleaned. We're not too sure what's going on, but pandemic or not, cleaning's gonna always be needed.
Yeah, we were an essential business. And actually, I'm still waiting on my ERC payment from the IRS. If you're listening, they owe me about, I don't know, let's say.
IRS. The dickhead IRS.
They're quick when they want to get paid, but when they're ready to pay, they don't want to fucking pay you.
You know, the funny thing about the IRS is, you notice they'll always investigate you when you're making money. Why don't they investigate you when you're broke? Somebody ask the real questions around here. IRS, get back to me.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, but I'm waiting on a huge chunk of money right now from the IRS.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm about to call them again this week. So last conversation I had, they said, don't worry, your check's coming in a month. It's been fucking 2-3 months now. I haven't received my check. Yeah. So I got to call again and get on their ass. But anyways, so at that stage, we needed money right now. And, so for every buck that I put in, because we were a new business, I needed a couple bucks back. So we did ads. We did ads, and we had a good website, a good reputation to back it up and get the clients. So at that stage, an early stage, I couldn't afford to do SEO or anything else. I'm sure Facebook ads would work, but like Facebook ads, they say you need to dump a couple thousand before you even break even, and then after that, you start figuring out what works. So like we didn't have time for none of that shit, right? But like even then, like we did hire a Facebook marketing company. They performed, but it just wasn't like the ROI that we expected, so we had to let them go. We hired somebody to do SEO for us. They performed, but it wasn't the ROI that we were expecting, right? So and that's interesting. So something I learned in business, especially if you're rich and you have deep pockets, I mean, obviously you could hire the experts and get shit right on track from the beginning, right? But we're bootstrapping it from the bottom. Like I can't afford fucking people that are highly skilled at these things, right? And even then, I'm taking a leap of faith, because even if I hire them, that's all the money I have. And if they fucking do me wrong, or they rip me off, or they don't perform, then I could go out of business. So cash flow is very important. So something that we did and could control were simple fucking ads, with just simple copy,
Right.
And you get the leads. And then we had good customer support. I had good scripts, because I had learned that all myself when I was answering the phone. And we were doing good. We were doing good with that business model. And then later on, we were experimenting with, because we could kind of afford it, but we pulled the trigger. So what I learned when you're bootstrapping something is that, first of all, don't get into business if you're dumb. Right?